you love to eat out, sometimes it's not all about the food. It's also about getting design inspiration from restaurants because, man, do people put a lot of time and energy into restaurant decor these days. You should know, you've designed quite a few of them. You're on a bit of a roll here when it comes to designing restaurants.
You know, I didn't think getting into this business that it would become something that I really love and I'm good at.
Yes.
But I think what it is my style is extremely playful, and people, when they go out to dine now, they want to take pictures.
Yes.
So it's an experience that you want to share, and it's not just about the delicious meal, but it's where are you seated? What are you looking at? What's in the room? And it's also a really great way to think of how to bring that experience home.
Totally,
so
it's the ambiance.
Yeah.
And what's particular about this space that I can't get anywhere else?
Totally.
Whether it be the food or the decor. So your most recent project, Cafe Can Can?
Cafe Can Can. So
yeah.
It is a French bistro, kind of hip French bistro.
I love
and
it.
I went with a resurgence of the 80s, so more dusty tones.
Yes.
But I had these over-the-top molds, and I threw a couple modern details. If you are there physically, the textiles in the space are just something that is a total play on texture. And I always say in the home, it's a really great way to, even though you're using the same color scheme, you could mix patterns.
Yes.
And you can do it in a subtle way where it's not too much. Literally, there are, I think in total 9 different patterns in that room, including the pillows, and it just works. And of course, you know, you're working with high-low, which is what we did.
Oh my gosh, it's absolutely beautiful. It looks comfortable, but it looks very stylish. So another restaurant that you visited and you were just like, oh my goodness.
I lost my mind.
You lost your mind?
I did, it was crazy.
And I see why. I mean, this is a statement. Madonna Inn.
The Madonna Inn was my dream realized.
Yes.
And it's in St. Louis Obispo in California, and it's the halfway point between San Francisco and LA.
Yes.
And this family back in the 50s started this hotel because they wanted people to have a place to stay. But the wife has a real penchant for pink, and she has literally gone crazy with pattern. It is a whimsical delight unlike anything you've ever seen, and they've logoed everything to the end. Their cups, anyways, if you get a chance,
go.
You gotta go.
Just do it.
It's like life for me.
Okay.
It's life.
I can see the Tiffany in this space for sure. Okay, another space that you designed, Piano Piano.
Yes.
And I think this place is lovely because the decor is amazing, and the food is over the top good. So what was the vibe for this restaurant?
So he closed a very, 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 very popular, very stodgy, old school tasting menu restaurant and opened up this very hip Italian restaurant. Yeah. So in this room, it's a great room. So when you're doing design for rooms that have to double as many things in one big room, this is another really great way to think of how to separate your space in the home.
Right.
So we have a bar, we have a huge island in the center, we have communal tables, and we also have singular tables.
Yes.
And the look here for me was monochromes. Again, my signature is always pattern. Yep. So I gave lots of white space, but then I actually did a gigantic, very expensive fabric wall across the back. The facade of the restaurant is a graffitied, I actually painted the roses, and I gave it to a graffiti artist, and they made basically the replica of the back wall on the exterior. And again, it's a photography opportunity, and it really brings clients in.
It is stunning.
Yeah, thank you.
That exterior is absolutely stunning. So now we're going to go to ABC Kitchen, another space that you love.
Having formerly lived in New York for many years, ABC Carpet and Home is truly my homeland. It's where I shop, and it's a full stop experience, and they have opened up restaurants on the ground floor.
Okay.
And ABC Kitchen is one of 3, and it is a shabby chic dreamland, and they've applied all the homewares that they have in the store, in the space. It's a mix of chairs, it's a mix of textiles, but they've kept it very monochromatic.
Nice.
So that's a wonderful thing to bring home too, which is things don't have to match perfectly. They have to be within the same color scheme, but it always works, especially if the lines are something you love, and it's something that all kind of works together. So being there is just, no plates are the same, no cutlery is the same. It's just stunners.
Stunners. As is Tori's Bake Shop, the last restaurant we're going to get a little bit of inspiration from. Totally different, this space. Also designed by yours truly.
Yours truly.
Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. Clean, crisp, clean lines.
Well, it's an organic bake shop, but it was in an industrial space, and our first location was very old school. So it was taking this old school vibe, mixing it with this new thing, and it's just a lot of industrial mixed with fresh, gray, white, and then I went with like 50 shades of green. Just to kind of keep it natural. So I had a good time with that one.
Get inspiration from anywhere.